going on, guys, and welcome to the video. Today's game day, my favorite day of the week, and I'm going to show you what I use to track my stats, to check out how I have performed in a game. So guys, this is it. This is the Player SmartCoach. Comes in a lovely box, but I want to go into detail on how this actually works, and I'm going to show you my match stats from tonight's game. So the box is amazing, little football pitch, and it opens up that way. It's really, really cool. And then you've got this tiny little pod. The thing is, it doesn't have a hole that you would stick a USB into or a charging port. It's wireless, which is really cool, and you would think, how do you use it? So what happens is you get your little player tech vest, or as people do ask, why are footballers wearing a bra? It's not a bra. There's literally no there's nothing that holds your boobs down. Trust me, I know it's not a bra. So in this, you've got a little area where the pod goes in. So there's Velcro there, put it in there, and it's good to go. As soon as you put that in, these lines, I'm not really sure what they do, but they activate this in some way. I'm not sure, but I'll show you right now. So just look at that, and I'll tap that against that. Please work. Don't make a fool of me. Okay, hang on. It's making a fool of me. There we go. Okay, so once you literally put your pod in there, that turns on. If you take it out after a while, it turns off itself. I will check back in straight away and show you all the stats. And I'll go through the app. I'll put on screen record, and you can see everything that I do. And even if it's terrible and I'm like, oh, I don't want to show you anymore because it's so bad, I'll have to show you because I promised. And yeah, so you're going to see it as soon as I see it. But anyway, guys, I have something special for this thing. I have 15% off that I can give you, and 15% off is €30 pretty much. That's massive. That is absolutely massive. So if you want to get one of these for yourself or for a boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever, someone who loves football, use my code. My code is Noelle, all capital letters, so Noelle, and just enter that at the checkout and you'll be given your 15% off, and it's pretty cool. Definitely worth it if you want to buy one of these. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll check back in with my stats later. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, drop a like, and let's go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video. So I had my match last night. I was going to check in after, but it started lashing rain in the second half and I was drenched, so I have to do it this morning. But I have my player pod here. I haven't checked my stats, so I'm going to do that with you. I'm going to push screen record, put it up here so you can watch along and see exactly what I see straight away, because you know, you'll see my reaction whether it was good or bad. So the game was so neck and neck. It was absolutely nuts. So I told you we had to travel out, and it took nearly an hour. I'd say 45 minutes to get there. Let me go onto screen record so I can do this. 1, 2, 3, and I said 1, 2, 3. I bet you people are gonna be slagging me about that. Okay, so I'm in the player app right here. Yeah, okay, so one new session found. What you do is press sync session, easy as that. It normally takes couple of minutes. It has to go from 1% to 100%, and it is quite quick, which is pretty good. Also, I'll show you right now real quick. This is the charging dock. So basically it's just a little plate that you put the thing on, and it's got a magnet in it so it doesn't fall off. It's pretty cool, very cool. But anyway, I'll fill you in on the game while we're waiting on this. So we went behind 1-0, we did beat them in our home fixture. We bet them 6-2, and yeah, we had our full team, but this time we went out, we had a few players missing, and obviously travelling that far, it's quite hard, you know, because straight after work, and you don't really get a rest, you don't really get time to eat, so it is difficult, as you know, if you play for a team. But yeah, so we went behind 1-0, then we came back 1-1, then they went and scored again, and we came back 2-2, Then I scored. It was 3-2. It was a shot taken by one of the strikers, but the keeper saved it, and I just ran in and got that rebound. So 3-2. And I was like, right, come on, we have this, come on. And they score again. So it was just so neck and neck. 3-all. Then what happens? Did we score? Yeah, we went ahead. We scored the fourth, and it was one of the younger girls, and we were like, yes, we have this. Come on, there's not long left. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. And again, they score. So it's 4-all. Not long left. You know, we were getting anxious, nervous. We should be winning this game. It was very, very hard, very tough. We just didn't get lucky with our shots, and we had so many. And then finally, in the dying minutes of the game, we get that goal, and we won. Oh my god, though, what a game. Like, it was so neck and neck, and it was just up and down the pitch non-stop. So yeah, delighted with the win away from home, 3 points. So we will see how I did in this. What I love best about the Player app is the heat maps. I think it's really cool to see what you've done. Also, I'm starting to feel very obsessed with my speeds and see how fast I can get. My current top speed is 26.8 kilometers. I'm not sure what that is in miles, but kilometers an hour. Which is pretty good. That's what I'm trying to beat. I'm trying to beat that record. So if we beat it today, I'm going to be very excited. Okay, so we're on 99%. Finally, come on. I hope my battery doesn't die. I hope my memory doesn't be full. Okay, set up session. So what you have to do is click match. Continue. Then, what type of game? It was 11 aside. My position, left wing. Who did you play? Enniskerry. They're not from Northern Ireland. I don't know why I'm saying that. Okay, so our score was 5. Their score was 4. And kickoff was at 7 past. No, it was probably quarter past. Right. Then it gives you the pitch. So it finds it on the map. This is what you're looking at right here. And then you just kind of have to make it a little bit smaller to fit, and you can maneuver the page. Sorry, you can maneuver the pitch to what you played, and then obviously it says first half. The arrow is going that way, so that's correct. That's the way we were heading for the first half. All right, here we go. You can see it anyway, because I'm going to put this screen recording up. The app is really high tech, just in case you're thinking, oh, I like that, but it is, it's really cool. Okay, session has been saved, so let's go, let's check it out, let's see what I did. Okay, so we want to go, okay. Oof, didn't get my top speed. Okay, so this is it. Distance ran, I ran nearly 10k, which is quite good. That's probably one of my best. Top speed 25.5, power plays 41, which is good. And 421 meters was my sprint distance. Now, the aim of this game is you have to get in the green. Like, you have these things, these dials. When you're in the green, it means that you're putting in your all. So we'll go down to session analysis. So we've got the workload was pro. The pros would be proud of that those work stats. Smashed it. Intensity, pro. Great work rate. You must have been over the other team like a rash. Kind of was, to be fair. Okay, so we'll go into more details of this session, and yeah, it gives you so much information. So okay, I ran 9.86 kilometers, which is 0.47 more than I usually do. It's now my personal best, which is really good. I'm glad about that. I'm happy because I like getting better and better each time. My sprint, okay, so comparison, distance comparison. I should be doing 9.39k, which I don't normally do, but I sometimes do. I think that was my personal best before. And now I've bet that, and a pro does 10.26, so I'm very, very close to what a pro runs. And then you've got your 5-minute breakdown, so it just shows like your levels of work in 5-minute intervals, which is pretty cool. I don't understand that very much, but I will learn. I'll go into it more one day, but I don't want to bore you with too much information. Okay, so this heat map looks a bit odd, and normally it's wider in the first half. Though it's wider, but it is up and down. But as you can see, I defend a lot, and I get up a lot, and I have to be up and down the pitch like a fucking yo-yo. Sorry for cursing. But yeah, so my heat map on the left looks like a dead rat lying down, and the heat map on the right looks like people, and then a big giant person on the right. Okay, so heat map, we'll go into it a little bit closer so you can see. I did 4K in the first half. Decent little heat map there. It definitely looks like a rat. And then the second half of my heat map is absolutely nuts looking. Absolutely crazy. So I was attacking this way. And I did defend quite a bit. I went into different areas there. So I did 3.6k in the second half. Okay, so now we're going to go back up here and we're going to go to top speeds. So top speed of the day was 25.4. My last match, it's 1 kilometer per hour more than I did the last game, but my personal best is 26.8 and my match average is 25.1. So I want to keep building on that. I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't beat my record, but it is very hard to beat that one. I've gotten it twice, but I want to beat it so bad. Okay, a pro does 28.8 kph and my target is 24.5, so I bet my target, which is good, but still not enough, not good enough for me, and I want to do better. 5-minute breakdowns again of just speeds, and then my position and my top speed in the first half, my top speed in the second half. So my top speed in the first half was obviously in attacking, you've got a yellow arrow, and my top speed in the second half was defending. They got the ball through and I had to run my ass off to get that ball, and I brought it out to the corner flag and then up. So yeah, so that was my fastest actual run. That was my top speed. Okay, so now we're gonna go up to power 41 41 power runs. So my match personal best is 45 and my match average is 38. So again, I've bet it, but I still haven't got my best. A lot to work on there. A pro gets 77 and I get 41. Jesus Christ. Target 35. Not bad. Okay, so you can see now here, this is pretty cool. These are all your power runs. What is that? Okay, so these are your power runs, and we've got, I'll go in close so you can see, attacking are going up that way, and then defending going that way. Didn't have too many fast power runs, defending, didn't really need to, and then again you can see, wow, that was one big one, so right down in the middle, but yeah, these are all my sprints, pretty much. Okay, so now we're going to go sprint distance. So 421 meter and personal best 511, match average 401. So I bet my match average, but didn't beat my best. Pros do 760. That is nuts. So I'm not even near that. 5-minute breakdowns, and then you've got basically the activity on the pitch. So in the first half, I attacked 23%. In the midfield 52 and defended 25%. Then in the second half I attacked 29%, and that's when I scored my goal, I think. Yes, it is. And 51 in the middle and 20% defending. Also guys, in this app, right, if we go down to the bottom, then it says sports science advice. So this is pretty cool. It says cool off with a bath. To help repair the small micro tears in your muscles and prepare you for your next session, sit in a cool bath for 12 to 15 minutes. The temperature doesn't have to be icy, but cool to the touch. And then it gives you just little tips, cold water therapy within 24 hours and from 12 to 15 minutes. So it just gives you recovery options, training advice, and then it's got my league, my team's league. So there's 2 other players in here with me. And one of them was missing, so it says 2, but there's actually 3 of us. But it says our average, and it just gives us all our average together as a team, which is pretty cool to see. I'll just go in and show you. So we've got Becky Mahon, which is my central midfielder, and Heather is there, but she's away on holiday. So so yeah, we can see then each other's stuff. We can go in and check things out. So it's pretty cool that you can keep track on your teammates as well. So we'll just get out of there. It's an amazing app for you, for training, to work on yourself, to work on your game. It's great for you and your friends to use as well together. And of course, if you take football seriously or you play for a really good club at a top level, you will use these, because you know you have to see your stats and put them in for your club. But if you want to just better yourself, better your game, and understand more, understand positioning, understand where you need to be, and kind of fix that if you're not getting back, and then you see in your stats, oh, I'm not getting back to help my teammates when you should be. You know, this helps you learn and it helps you progress as a player. I feel like since using this, I've been using these types of things for the past 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons. I used to use the player tech. Now I've used the player, because the player is it's not better than the player tech, but it's way newer and it's got a lot more features that you don't get on the player tech. So yeah, I use this a lot and it has improved my game. All I can say is my only regret is not having one of these sooner. I wish I had one when I was growing up. I wish I had one when I was like starting to learn the game, because I feel like I'd probably learn a lot more position wise and stuff. And you know, it's just definitely one of my favorite things about football as well. I get excited to go home. I get excited to check my stats after the game, and it is just really insightful. So if you do want to get one, use my code Noelle, gives you 50% off. Just use your capital letters. If you have any questions on this product or what it does, or if you're a goalkeeper and you want one, yes, you can use one. There's loads of questions that people ask me about it, but if I haven't covered what you want to know about this product, drop me a comment below and I'll be happy to answer. Also follow me on Instagram. It's at nfrancisco90. I post my stats every week from games, and I also do some Q&As regarding player, and I always post about it. So if you want to see more often, check out my Instagram. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, drop a like on the video if you felt this was an insightful video and you liked it. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.